It's really, really crucial for practitioners who are working with children, babies and very young children, to really have an understanding of the needs of the child and to be able to step into what the world might actually be like for that child, so that when they're upset, there's not this business about, oh, you know, oh, with the older ones, for example, oh, you know, that didn't hurt or whatever. And maybe, you know, when they fall down and they start to cry, perhaps you do feel inside that they might be making a bit of a fuss. But we don't actually know how that fall has impacted on that child. We don't know when the baby is crying just what it feels like for them. We can only imagine what it feels like for us when we're upset. And so using that knowledge and understanding and insight, we start to put ourselves in the place of the child, so that we begin to see that it's horrible to be upset, and that what the child needs is, no matter what, is for the first of all their particular feeling to be acknowledged first. Oh, did that hurt? Oh, isn't that awful? Or, oh, you sound so upset. And then from that you can start to perhaps say, well, you know, let's go, if it's a little baby, oh, you were so upset, let me give you a cuddle, let's go and let's look at the birdies, let's give you a pat, let's do whatever. So in other words, you acknowledge the feeling, you comfort the feeling, and then what you do is to try and help the child feel better. You know, so the child learns over, you know, hundreds of experiences that feeling can actually be comforted, and they can feel better, which helps them in the end be able to be a bit more resilient to life's ups and downs. Because after all, what is mental health, mental well-being, emotional well-being? It's to be able to actually deal with all the frustrations and ups and downs, and somebody taking your pencil when you get older, or, you know, sticking with something that's a bit boring when you're an adult. You know, it may seem that capacity in an adult to stick with something when they might be a bit bored and fed up, it might seem as if it's got nothing to do with what happens when you're a baby, but yes, it does, because the capacity to be comforted and soothed, to have your needs responded to have somebody acknowledging how you feel, to have that kind of empathic understanding, helps you understand that yes, you can be comforted, this can be made better, and yes, over time I learn that I can wait a little bit, and that, you know, I can actually perhaps suck my thumb or twiddle my hair or play with my things, or, you know, I can walk away. As I get older, I can walk away from something, or I might still feel upset, but I know I can deal with it. It seems to be so much better.